Hello! This is Kartosael again and welcome to a new episode of KartoCraft. As you can see, it's raining again. Yeah, I added those to every side. Not entirely sure if I'm happy with them, but for the time being I think it's okay. Mm. I have done some extra digging. There was this layer here, but she's completely removed. And move to here. This is my temporary storage. I'm not even sure if my storage eventually will be here or one layer below, because I'm going to have 3 of these rings and 2 of them are well, practically finished, but you know, I still have to make them nice, and I still need to dig way deeper, because below the 3rd ring I also want a little bit of room. So yeah, still need a lot of digging to do. And it's not like I repaired this pick. I'm actually using a different pick right now, because what I have noticed is that whenever you use an anvil to repair an item, the next time you want to repair that item it will require more levels. So that pick, I've repaired it, that efficiency 5 pick, I repaired it quite a lot. So it can cost up to 28 levels just repaired with 1 diamond. Whereas at the very start, if you can remember, it was level 21 levels. But I just returned from a caving expedition of sorts, and I got this. So yeah, first I'll just show off my haul a bit. I got some redstone. In the beginning I used this pick to get redstone, but my inventory started to flood, so I used my normal pick, which is actually this one, because yeah, I have Fortune 3 now. Got an axe, got a spade, and right after I came back I had to re-enchant a sword, just level 4, so it's quite good for level 4 sword actually. And a bow. That's a really powerful bow. Of course I still have my bow with which I have slain the dragon, and you actually can rename your items, which is really cool. In my opinion it's useless, but it's cool. So I'm going to ditch the redstone, start smelting some iron. Oh, also been killing a lot of chickens. Yeah, it's kind of the first time that I had this much ore on me at any given time. All these emeralds, also these, are purely from digging. I have not done any village trading whatsoever, so I'm quite pleased with that. And oh, he's talking to his spiders again. He's having a bit of difficulty with them. Yeah, so during that caving expedition I frequently had to put that compress the lapis into blocks, because of just flowing inventory. So I had a full stack of lapis blocks, which is really awesome actually. And yeah, I keep getting lost as to where I store my stuff. Well, it's not really all that hard. Got some rail. There are naturally a lot of abandoned mine shafts around. I say naturally because somehow I seem to attract those. Yeah. Maybe one day I will make a spider farm too, but I'm not that good at spider farms actually. There we go. Arrows. I'm really really happy with that, because these 7 arrows were all the arrows I had left. So yeah, couldn't have come at a better time really. Seed are actually good as well, so are saplings, but Slime balls I don't care much for. I mean, really? It's not like I don't have any. So, but seeds are running low. Saplings is always good to have. And did I have signs? No. Yeah, I'll show you my map. It's far from finished actually. So in the middle is my swamp. And let's see if this is the swamp. Here's the jungle. There's a lot of, and this goes on and on and on the snow. And this is towards the spawn. So I still need to map out a lot more, but all in due time. I'm not that big of a fan for mapping. Also, the Ender farm has been constructed on the server, so I have Ender balls now, which is really nice. So I can teleport around. I've been to the Nether a bit. Yeah, my temporary enchanting station, I had to put it somewhere. I actually, well, stole one Nether wart from someone because, well, that person had more than 50 anyways, and people really don't seem to like to replant the Nether wart in the fortresses. So I had to take it from someone because I could find no other fortress. Yeah, what I want to do this episode mainly start very rudimentary, very basic work on the Hey. What I want to do is start working on an area to house animals. Because I'm not that far from spawn, and if people come through my area and kill animals because they need meat or something, then I might lose my opportunity to get them all down here easily. So that's what I'll have to do. I'm not going to prioritize digging this out at all. I'm just going to make enough room so I can start work on what I just mentioned. So as soon as I have found a location to start, I will be back. Here we are. So this is the height my dig project, or well, most of it, not the center yet, is at, and this is where it has to be. For the doors, I will have like a door there and there and there and there and so forth. Maybe even in the middle, but I'm not that sure yet. And from here on, I want a corridor. And go. And make that a bit snaky. That's really weird way of saying it. My previous base, if you remember, was very symmetrical in the way that you had a hub, like this is my new hub. I really like building those. And you had 4 sides and they were roughly built the same way. This will be quite different. It will be more of a maze. I know the way, I hope. And yeah, that's the kind of theme I want to have here. Of course this corridor is going to be wider eventually, but for now I'll keep it like this. So I'll keep on digging for a while, and once I hollowed out some area to work in, I'll be back. Okay, so I hollowed out some rooms. 3 to be exact. Put some more fence gates in there. And now it's time to bring in the animals. If you're wondering what this is supposed to be grass in due time, because the sheep will be here. And it's very basic, just blocks actually, But that will be changed in time, just not yet. My first priority is actually getting these animals into my base. And my second priority is to get the farms going into my base. Only when I have that will I actually make those animal pens, farms more fancy and more efficient. So until that time this will have to do. It's not night, is it? No. For a change. Only one online. So let's see what the first animal we can find is. Oh, almost torched myself. Again. Well, the first creature is squid, but yeah. Oi, carrot. I want two, so I can breed them. Not sure why I would breed pigs, but hey, because I can. Also, for those more observant types, yes, I have been playing without sound this entire episode. My base starts to lag like mad when sound is turned on. Probably has to do with a throng of chickens splashing up and down in the water, which really bugs out the sound engine somehow. Did I just cut roasted pork? No. So that's why I'm playing without sound. Are you really stuck in there, or is it just not interested? Ah, he wasn't interested. So I'm going to collect these animals and be back to you then. Well, that's one. On to the next. And off to collect the cows. And the cows are in. Ain't that nice? Only the sheep left to go. And I'm not entirely sure where I last saw those sheep. Oh well. I'll show you when I get there. Okay, I found some sheep. But not really close by. So this is going to be quite the journey. Though I had worse. Collecting sheep, oh yes, I've had worse. So, see you back in base. And now we have the sheep as well. I lured 3 sheep here, but I have no clue what happened to the third. It was here just a minute ago, and now I haven't got a clue. So, well, at least I got enough sheep to start the breeding going. To get the breeding going or start breeding. But yeah. That's all the animals accounted for. Well, I have chickens, but I already had those. Trying to get some more. Oops. This grass is starting to grow nicely. Of course I haven't been sitting around just waiting for the grass to grow. I have already started digging out the third layer. Well, actually the third layer could be considered dug out. It's going to get a bit deeper, but there isn't going to be a fourth layer. It's just for show actually, but that will come a lot later. In case you might miss some coherence from here on, between this and the chicken thing, quite a few days have passed because, well, I was out, so I was nowhere near a computer, and I'm a bit sick right now, just stuffy nose and stuff. So in case you wonder what you might hear or why my voice is even more weird than usual, that will be why. Right now I'm just making some extra glass, and well, it's kind of halfway the episode, so I can't really start any enormous project. But what I am going to do is start on the actual storage room, because as you just saw, I keep getting lost in this current storage. Do I have any leather? Yeah. Got more than enough ender eyes. There we go. I already started laying out the floor plan. This will be the storage. The pumpkins in the middle will be explained later on. Here is how it will actually look. At least this will be in every corner. So you'll have chests like this. No, not like that. Like this. Probably 3 high, but I ain't got that much chests. And the middle is going to be a lot like this, with item frames here. These will have item frames like there, and there, and there. However, the middle will actually be for the bulk storage, so for stone and dirt and stuff like that. And Kartosael's back. But I'm kind of wondering how to do this part, because I want lights coming from behind that through the stairs. This was one pattern I thought of, but you could also do it like this, I suppose. Let's see how, oh no, not that. Let's see how that looks. If we put more chests against it. That's okay. Not the best time to run out of chests, I suppose. I'll just get some here. Because we really want to know how that will look like. These also have a less priority, which is very bad English, I know. So either like this, or like this. I think I like this more. I mean, neither of them are very visible, but I do think I like this more. Don't know why, to be honest. Oh well. So I'll just make sure this all looks like this. Man, that was poorly said. What I wanted to say was, I'm just going to replicate these on all 4 sides. Here we are. I implemented this pattern all around, added some chests, actually started moving some of the stuff, actually just my cobblestone, and placed half slabs on top so nothing can spawn on top of it and no light can stream out of it, because I want this place to be dark. Which of course brings us to these pumpkins. Why are those here? Well, as you can see over there, there's supposed to be a wall here. Once you place that wall, there will be light streaming from beneath these stairs as well. Allowing me to, these stairs actually, allowing me to find the stairs even if it's dark. And it will just look fancy. Actually, that's the most important reason, it will look fancy. I hope. Was that it? Why me? Wait, where did it go? Whoa. I don't like that. Here we go, much better. So yeah, that will look kind of nice. At least I hope. I'm actually afraid you won't really see it from beneath, from behind those. Which would be a shame, but yeah, you know, it's going to be alright. We'll see how that turns out. And here we go. Just prepping the rest of this storage a bit. Yeah. So what next is repeat what's done over here in all the other parts. So first off, this one goes, and there will be a chest over here. So these have to go as well. And next, let's see, there will be a chest over here. Let's get this one back. So I can place item frames over there for that chest, and over there for that chest, which actually, oh, well, that's a slight problem that I didn't think about. The chests that are going to be placed here do not have a block next to it where I can place the item frame on. Not sure what I'm going to do to solve that. I'll think of something though, eventually. Yeah. And go around like this. There we go. Oh, that's wrong. And no, the chest was going to come here. So this has to go. Like so. And that 2 more times. I'll do that off camera. So here we are. I copied that to all 4 corners. Also changed this column to have stairs, because if it was just solid stone, you couldn't really see the lighting behind that, and this also just gives it a bit more character. Also increase the height of these walls, so, and put half slabs on there so nothing could spawn on. And I will put a roof over this once I actually decide how high I want this thing to be. And excuse me, when it comes to these, I found a solution. For those who have seen my old base, this might look a bit familiar. So what we have here is leaves, water, and below that just plain stone. And how I did that is what I'm going to show right now. So first I had to remove this entire layer again. There we go. And this is the layer where the actual leaves will be. Yeah. I don't want any smooth stone peeking through. And below the leaves, oh my, I wanted water because, well, it's a sunken temple. There's going to be a lot of water in here. And this is one of the many caves. And below the water I wanted another layer of cobblestone, because both the leaves and the water are transparent. So yeah. Oh, well, no, that was redundant. Here we go. And now to pour in the water. There we go. Let's get out of here. And fill in the leaves. Oh. There we go. It looks something like this. Eventually. I'm not entirely sure how it will look when there's no light at all, but we'll see that in due time. I'm going to do that for those other two quarters as well, and be back to you then. Here it is, duplicated to all four sides. I added just one more detail, and that's another row of pumpkins to further emphasize these stairs. Actually thinking about putting light there, but that would really enlighten this entire thing. So I'm not sure about that at all. I might extend it to this one though. Either way, what I do want is get a roof on here, actually. Because now this is all half slat and stuff, but I really want it roofed. So first off, I must know how high does it have to be. I like walkways of at least 3 high. Right now it's 2, so let's put line in here just to make sure. Here we go. And of course, what to do now? Because if I raise the roof to this point, then this is going to be a very tall storage, really tall, and probably a lot taller than I originally intended or need, because the roof will be over here, which is 2 blocks higher than it is right now. I'm not sure you can even reach chests that high over here. Over here you might just be able. So just for my own visualization, of course I'm on the wrong side, then check how high that will be. So we'll have chests over here. Yeah, I could reach, but it's going to take a lot of effort just to reach that. So that's a bit overkill. Do I have enough lighting here? Yeah, just is enough. So I might make this a bit taller than the rest and put something on top of this, mayhap. Might even extend this up one. Just one. Because obviously 8 large chests for bulk isn't enough. It would be more symmetrical if it was both, but I don't want these to get that high. It does look a bit weird with those leaves. I'm going to fiddle around with it for a while. Here we are. This is what I ended up doing for my roof. It's still very temporary. It's going to be changed a lot and made pretty and stuff. Putting on the roof had one big disadvantage. First off, I did increase the height of this by 2. However, these rooms are now completely dark. So I am probably going to do it like I did in here and put lighting beneath the chests. Also replace the blocks beneath the chest by leaves. I might just go one deeper. I'm not entirely sure yet because I think this is a bit too bright. Either way, that actually concludes this episode because, well, I'm out of time. Simple as that. So I will finish this and the results, I'm afraid you'll have to wait to see next time. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.